Brooke, you've got our next story.
Oh, I do? Okay, so here's a question. What can a man's pet tell you about his commitment to monogamy? Well, there's a new survey, and it says that men with certain pets admit to cheating more than others. So Best Life reports 3,000 men were surveyed by the pet website Moggy and Doggy, and they found the men most likely to cheat were those who owned pet rabbits and hamsters.
Wow. Okay.
Would you trust a man that had a hamster?
I will say I do find this kind of fascinating. Like, I don't like men cheaters, and now, like, apparently they have rabbits and hamsters.
Yeah.
And evidently the men that don't have pets are less likely to admit to cheating.
Now that you've heard this story, if you met a man who had a rabbit and a hamster, would you
Both?
Both, yeah. Would you give it a go? What if he promised he could make you very, very hoppy?
See? You make women laugh, and the next thing you know. Okay, well, next we've got an interesting debate that I want to get your take on, Brooke. Okay. Parents Magazine reports that school photo companies are offering retouching services on kids' school photos. There's been a backlash from parents who say it sends the wrong message to kids. One mom posted this pic. The photo company had photoshopped out her child's freckles, and then she tweeted asking to get them back. Other parents say they see a place for it, and one person said their son got scratched by their cat on his face just days before the annual photo, and they wish they had been able to fix it. Brooke, thoughts?
I don't think that it's the right message. I really don't. I think it's not fair because you're sending the child a message that says you're not good enough, so we're going to fix you. Something's wrong with you, we're going to fix you. Completely. And if you're starting that young, God help them by the time they're older.
Completely. Yes, I hate this for little kids. I will say, there's like 16, 17, there are a couple pictures I wouldn't mind a little Photoshop on from my past. You know what I mean? Like a thing here and a thing here and a thing here.
When you look back and you're like, that was when I had feathered hair and a perm, and it's so hideous. It's a marked period of your life. Okay. I don't feel like, and you're not that anymore, so, and I don't know. I think they're funny.
I think Brooke Shields changed my mind. I think now I'm going to embrace those pictures when I had terrible hair.
But look at it now. It's gorgeous.
You know what, Brooke Shields, you have a great point. Thank you so much.
I just have to tell you that here's what I'm thinking as you guys are talking is, Brooke, you and the Nothing Comes Between Me and My Calvins campaign.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, at the time when high school photos are being taken, there you are in your jeans with your shirt and that body language. I mean, and the hair blowing out.
The most iconic.
That is fashion campaign legendary legacy history.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got really lucky. I think that you can't set out to do, like now photographers say, we're going to do some iconic photos. Oh, yeah. And you're like, oh, really? Oh, good. That's good to know. You can't set out to do an iconic photo. It either happens or it doesn't.
Fly on the wall moment of that day. I mean, literally, that is like the campaign that it changed the world. We did a minute-long commercial, and I had to memorize. They didn't have cue cards or teleprompters or anything, and I had to memorize a monologue that was a minute long, and they were intending to play it during movies, like before the coming attractions. Yeah. And at the last minute, they pulled it because they said, you'll never see an advertisement in a movie. Now you go like an hour late, and the movie hasn't even started. But the next day, I got to high school, and there was a pop quiz, and the question was, what's a gene? And so I repeated my whole monologue, and I got an A.
You did? Wow!
I mean, that photograph, it's burned in my brain forever. Okay, and finally, it is time for a pick from the Little Yellow Book, which is my personal curation of things I love that I want to share with you. And today, it couldn't be more special because it's a special pick from Brooke. So, show us what you got.
Well, it's over there. And I thought it was appropriate because I started a company called Beginning Is Now. And this is my sweatshirt, the fun, beautiful color, yellow. You can put it on.
favorite.
I've got one. I know. I sent you one.
This is the one.
That's the one.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, absolutely.
And I have one too. I don't know where mine is, but I will
And
wear
oh my
that
gosh,
with
look
you.
at you.
This is, it's so cute.
Look how chic.
It's so cute.
Right?
It's so chic, right?
I love it on the hood.
So it's my company. I love you. I love you. I started this company. I started it for women over 40 because I feel like as we mature, we don't get represented. We're not represented. I feel stronger, sexier, more in my own skin now than I ever did in my 20s. And then you go and you're not marketed to, you know, and I want to change that. So beginning is now.
Yeah, beginning is now. Brooke, I love you. I love you so much. A Castle for Christmas is on Netflix now. It is everything. And you'll see Brooke and I, who have known each other our whole lives, finally acting together. Although it's not about me, it's all about her.